John Glenn, a former U.S. Senator and the first American to orbit the Earth, passed away on Thursday. He was 95. He made history in 1962, becoming the first American to ever orbit the Earth. He later served for nearly a quarter century as a U.S. Senator. In 1998, he returned to space at age 77, becoming the oldest person to do so aboard the space shuttle. So John Glenn, talk about an American's American.
Yeah.
I mean, that John Glenn was a guy that was, I mean, patriotic, you know, red meats, family values. I mean, this was, they don't make them like that anymore.
They don't. They don't. I don't know the names of any of the astronauts nowadays. Right?
Well, sadly, the space program isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
But maybe we can, maybe that will come back.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. Good to see you. Got John back here. You can't see him. You got Jacob back here. And on your screens, we have the, how would you say that? Jamón Ibérico?
Jamón. This is Spanish.
But it's a J, so it's,
It's
an
an
H?
H?
Jamón? Jamón Ibérico is a type of cured ham produced in Spain and Portugal, made from black Iberian pigs. The curing process takes at least 12 months, although some producers cure their hams up to 48 months. A leg will usually go for a minimum of $500. So when Florencio Sanchidrian gets his hands on one, the value skyrockets. He's sliced for the likes of the president, Robert De Niro, you looking at me, David Beckham. A good cortador de jamones should try to manipulate the joint as little as possible when serving the meat, help people appreciate it with all of their senses.
I've always wanted to try this. This is actually on my list of things to do, is to try Iberico ham.
Is it really? Are you that much of a hipster?
A little, yeah, I am. I'm so much of a hipster that, I call myself a hipster, which makes me not a hipster. You have
That's
to
true.
deny being a hipster. So it's like saying you're crazy. You go, I'm not crazy. It makes you crazy. Anyways, this ham is incredibly expensive. I think it's available in the U.S. since 2007. And before that, it was almost impossible to get here. But I thought, what a great thing for a party to go out and get a big leg of ham and serve that up.
Well, this guy apparently is the master. He is the Wolfgang Puck of carving up a ham.
He gets $4,000 for one of these evenings where he cuts one of these up.
Okay.
So it's an interesting skill to have.
All right. I am green with envy watching that video, and it's a good thing too because greenery is the Pantone color of the year, apparently.
This is 2016 color of the year. That's it.
You know, people are going to think that we've got a green screen up, and that
that's what they're going to wonder.
Watch the live viewers fall below 300 because we're showing a green screen.
That's a sofa using this. What was it called? Greenery.
Greenery is the color of that ottoman, sofa, love seat. Not ottoman. What would you call that?
That's a love seat.
It's
Sure.
a love seat. Yeah. Sure. Moving right along to something even less envious than that. Sears. Once the envy of the retail world, Sears and Roebuck and Kmart and the whole kit and caboodle is on the ropes.
When was the last time you shopped at Sears?
I'm glad you asked me that. I don't know.
I can't answer that either.
I once bought a very expensive Sony VCR, one of the first VCRs for the home market that had the shuttle jog.
Yeah.
Bought that for like $500 in 1992 money. At a Sears brand Central.
Okay.
In Okemos.
Now I know Sears, they have Craftsman tools. That's one of the things you go to Sears
Sure.
for, are tools. But otherwise, I don't know what else you'd go there for.
20th consecutive quarterly loss. Sears Holdings reporting a loss of $748 million for the quarter ending October 29th. Of course, one of the board members resigned. He's going to be in President-elect Donald Trump's head of Treasury Department. The company has lost $1.6 billion so far this year. Do you have any video or pictures of Sears?
No, not so much.
Why am I not surprised? What would you show? Cluttered aisles, a mishmash of merchandise?
If you look at their homepage right now, I mean, they're selling all sorts of different things. Just plastering up anything on the wall, see what sticks.
That's what the article said, yeah. Let's go right to the voguing Santa. Performer Maji Claire, or Mahi Claire, posted this video last Saturday. It's been viewed over 350,000 times.
And that's that.
That's the extent of the video?
It's a 20-second video, and it's all over the internet, and they're saying that Santa is slaying it. Isn't that what the headline was? I know, it was terrible. Now this is interesting. We've seen a comment here that Walmart destroyed Sears along with everything else, and that's probably pretty true.
Let's get to that Burger King Christmas sweater. Only available in France. Burger King is offering a number of ugly Christmas sweaters, each with a fireplace that can be lit with your smartphone. BK paired up with French apparel portal rad.co to produce and sell the sweaters.
We continue to follow breaking news from West.
Yep, okay, sorry. There was something that was unmuted from the television. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay, so again, these are sweaters that, using your smartphone, you can make your stomach a fireplace.
Now I have the French advertisement here. Of course, we're not going to know what they're saying, but let's take a quick look.
Qui aura le pull de Noël le plus stylé cette année?
You have a fire in your belly.
Avec un pull qui a des flammes dedans. Qui aura... ça va, je te dérange pas? Et il répond...
Ah non, je peux pas te parler là, je suis dans une pub. Bisous, bisous.
Je reprends. Burger King et Rad réinventent le pull de Noël avec des flammes dedans, comme celles qui grillent nos burgers. Commandez-le sur rad.co.
That's clever. I mean, I'm kind of curious. It's about 30 euros, I think I saw. So
you'd like to have one of those sweaters, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, speaking of wow, let's get to that Arby's Meat Mountain. It's a secret menu item that will cost you $10 if you go to the Big Hat and ask for the Meat Mountain sandwich. It is essentially the bun plus every sort of meat that you can get at Arby's piled onto the same sandwich.
Looks amazing. So what's on it? What
I'm
do we
not
have
even
on
mad. That's amazing.
We have 2 crispy chicken tenders, 1.5 ounce of roast turkey, an ounce and a half of ham, slice of Swiss cheese, corned beef, brisket, Angus steak, 1 slice of cheddar, roast beef, and half strips of bacon.
So there's a website called Brand Eating, Brand Eating, and what that means is the guy that runs that blog he's all about basically places like Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks, Wendy's, and so on, fast food joints, and whatever they've got going on with their special promotional menus and stuff like that, he tries them, he reviews them, he reports on them, and that sort of thing. And he says that a lot of the stuff, it just melds together into sort of a generic meat flavor.
I can imagine. You got way
but if
too
you
much
separate
stuff
them,
going on there.
if you separate them into little mini sandwiches, then you're good to go.
Now we have a couple of questions. People are asking about the I-96 pileup. That was from yesterday when we started the live stream. There was a caching issue that had this information.
Between 40 and 50 cars piling up around Fowlerville on I-96 due to whiteout conditions. Last time we have 3 fatalities.
3, yep.
More taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. That was yesterday about this same time of the morning. So if you're tuning in because of that, is as John said, an issue with, it's like a bug in the system that it's coming up as the headline when in fact the news is 24 hours past. So if you're tuning into this looking for updates on the crash, the fatal crash on I-96 from yesterday, we have our most recent article published on Click On, but we are not talking about that during this live video. So tipping, that we are talking about because this has lit the internet on fire. People are going crazy. Some guy, Letterman would have called him a Yahoo, some Yahoo out there in the interwebs decided to post a picture of a dwindling cache of cash on a table. The idea being that you start a meal with the intended tip or the projected tip out in the open, but you don't tell the waiter or the waitress what that is. And as the meal progresses, if your service is not so great, that money that's on the table starts to disappear, and they apparently are meant to get the message.
I think it's horrible.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah, this is the Facebook post. It reads, "So I took the wife out to dinner last night, and we always talked about doing this. You put 5 singles on the table at the beginning of dinner for the waiter or waitress to see, and don't say anything to them. If they mess up, you take $1 away, and so on at the end of dinner. However much is left is their tip. You not. You will receive the best service of your life." The waitress kept looking down as if she was confused, but she played her cards right, did a great job, and received the whole $5. I did take $1 away, though, because she forgot the bread, but she bounced back and gave us extra. Ha ha. All of you, and a great evening with my love and a good dinner experiment. We both wanted to see it play out. Try it. You will be surprised. I'm asking you, please don't try it. I used to wait tables, and that I wouldn't have. I would have told him to put the money away. But it was
Well, I mean, he must.
Restaurant, but still,
He must be a real peach to go out on a date with.
a full $5. I don't know.
I'm telling you, that guy, he's a catch. He's a keeper. Whoever she is, don't you let him go. He's a good one. That penny
demeaning.
pinching, get off my lawning, social experimenting doofus. What do you think about that? Would you put money, if you anticipated spending $100 on a nice night out, you know, the meals and the wine and that, so you're going to tip $20? Would you put 20 out on the table, and then magically that suddenly became a 10 and a 5,
Gotta go
and then
find
you
change.
take a 5 away, now it's a 10? You think they're really getting that message? So the Lions return to action on Sunday against the Bears. We are at 8-4, leading the North. Kickoff is 1 p.m. at Ford Field. So we again ask the question: are the Lions the real deal?
You wonder. This year does seem pretty good. Jacob, what do you think?
I think we're going to make the playoffs. You know, we should beat the Bears, but
Are you wearing a Washington hat?
I am. Yeah, I don't have any ties.
I don't want to hear from you.
I got a lot of weird.
I don't want to hear from you. Can we go back to the Iberico ham, please?
Yeah, let's take another look at that video. I'm really thinking about, I got that Christmas party coming out. Wouldn't this be
I know.
cool?
We received your invite.
You got it?
We
Okay,
have
good.
we have competing engagements, but we're going to try and make it.
Good.
Okay, so this guy is Florencio Sanchidrian. It's almost like Catanese. Florencio Sanchidrian gets his hands on one of these hams, one of these special hams that's been cured up
Take
to
a
4
look at
years.
his glove.
I know, that's no joke. It's like a medieval
Yeah,
Monty
like a
Python sort of
gauntlet.
thing.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at the size of that knife. Wow.
So between a year and 4 years, the ham has been cured.
And it's a special diet that these pigs go through. They start with this type of diet. They go out into the pastures where they do all sorts of different acorns, and they're eating those things. And then when they finally are getting close to the slaughter, they're on a diet of strictly olives and a couple of things like that. And yeah, then the curing process takes at least a year. Some places will do it for 4 years. There's different brands. You got a black label, which is 100% Iberico, that is strictly from 100% Iberico pigs in their generations. It's a really complicated thing, but
your ham.
I do know a lot about this ham. Like I said, I've been looking at this ham a while.
Did I say Iberico or did I say Iberico?
Iberico? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm
Iberico?
making sure that I didn't say
Iberico?
Iberico. That's because that's like saying Italian or
Italian.
Oregon or Arab or anything like that.
Iberico,
It's
probably.
Oregon, Italian, Arab. There's no hard
Emphasis on the wrong
syllable.
syllable.
The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. I see a guy in the background playing on the guitar.
Some guitar, yeah. No, we can put the.
You have audio?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because I was going to call up some music if you didn't.
Is it playing?
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, is this meant to be?
Oh.
Is this meant to be like a sensual thing? Like the music is going in the background, and it's all romanticized. The guy's carving up the pig.
I think. I mean, it could be worth $4,000 for his services.
Is the music still going?
No, apparently I'm having an issue with us having the mics on and playing that, so we can do one or the other.
I want to know what John Cusack's doing in this video. What the heck? And how does he know how to speak that well? And that's
look
not
like him.
That's not John Cusack.
Yeah. Well, if
I
that's
thought-
John, Joan's got to be somewhere around there, right?
This guy's about to hold this pig over his head at Ione Sky, and he's going to say anything to get you to pay his $4,000 fee to have his hand-carved ham.
You know, that speaker must have been so heavy. Kids today will never know what it was like to
No,
hold
they
that
won't.
up, you know?
Kids today, listen to you. As if you're some ancient chronicler of rom-coms.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess one day we'll have an Iberico ham. What? I feel like you're going to say
I only
something.
have a week before this party. I don't think I can get one imported.
I don't think so
to me.
either. You could get something good though, like a pork loin or a. What are you thinking, by the way?
Well, I usually do crab cakes. We'll have asparagus wrapped in prosciutto.
Okay.
A couple of fancy things like that. But I normally try and stay away from things that people have to sit down with a fork and knife for. I don't have enough seating for that.
How about duck confit?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah.
I might be you might be able to get me to come over to your your den of iniquity and your smoking jacket and ascot. Is that the idea?
I'll be dressed up. Yeah, we'll definitely be dressed
There should
up.
be photos, really. So, oh, by the way, we should point out that we're sort of on a hiatus next week. Not really, but we're going to be
Jacob
hit
is going
and
to be
miss.
working early mornings next week, so he won't be around. I will be. We have to take some of our vacation days before January, so I am going to be taking some of them next week. What days are you here? You're here all week?
I'm here all week.
Oh, okay, he's here. Okay, but yeah, I've got a couple days off. But you've got things to work on outside of this project, so
Yeah.
we'll still be busy. But I think Wednesday we're going to have a show Wednesday, right?
Something like that. I mean, it's not like, you know,
It's around 9:15ish. We'll see.
I mean, we have our regular viewers, and I think they'll be happy to see us after a 4 out of 5 day break, something like that.
People will be clamoring for Jason Carr by then.
Yeah, right.
Now, we've got someone asking why it is that you're on your phone. That's because he's watching the Facebook stream right now.
Arlene
and-
Huda Shaner says, why is
Yeah.
Jason on his phone? So I can say, Arlene Shaner, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, Arlene.
And I can read, why are they showing this? Did he just say Arab? Yeah, because we're talking about the pronunciation of Arab. It's not Arab, it's Arab.
Then I
not-
don't think there's anything wrong with that word. Maybe I'm.
No, my wife and daughter are both part Arabic. There's nothing wrong with that word at all. Just in how you say it, are you saying it properly? You don't say Iraq, you say Iraq.
Yeah.
Arab. Italian dressing, no, Italian dressing. Detroit Lions will win the NFC Championship and lose to Kansas City in the Super Bowl, says Junior Bartold.
I'd take a Super Bowl berth.
All right, well, how about this? This happened to the Tigers. I'm here watching Steckroth, says Spencer Trahey.
Hey, Spence.
The Tigers in 06 thought that they had some magical run going. And I thought they were, I mean, there were T-shirts. I still have the T-shirts, a team of destiny, and the D in destiny was the Old English D. Well, you know what happened. The Tigers had too much time off in the postseason and fell on their faces against the Cardinals. Damn Cardinals. And that one still stings 10 years later. Do you want the Lions to make a Super Bowl just to make it to the Super Bowl, or do you want them to go all the way?
All the way.
All the way, right?
Yeah.
You don't. It's all or nothing. I don't want to think about them even making the Super Bowl and then falling on their faces against Kansas City. It's too close to St. Louis.
Yeah, no, we've got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know. Once you're in the playoffs,
This was a strange year, so
Gotta go game by game.
why not start off 2017 with another
oh yeah,
oddball?
you never know.
What?
You never know. We can make it. You never know. Stranger things have happened.
Spencer wants, you know what? When John puts in his 22 years in the business, then
I'll get that chair.
Then he'll get to sit in the chair. I mean, look. I mean, you're on anyway.
Yeah,
So.
we're here.
You're here. That's the part. Hi, Jason. I served you at Novi Red Robin 2 years ago with your daughter. Great to see you on WDIB, said Justin.
What'd you have?
Oh, the Royal Burger for
Yeah.
sure. That's the one with the egg and the bacon on it, and the bottomless fries. Hey, listen, I love me some Red Robin. You get that seasoned salt going on there. Good stuff. Gary and Pam Sprouse, good to see you as well. Good morning. Spencer posts a lot. Do you know this guy?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
Oh, I thought he was just some vagrant, some troll that you'd picked up.
Yeah.
Steckroth super fan.
Did Arlene say hello to us?
I haven't seen her yet.
Shake and bake. Oh boy. $5,000 to cut a pricey ham. I don't know. Chuck, what's going on in your world today?
Just digging on West Bloomfield, trying to find out who you're looking for and who the victim is. We've got a couple
Leads.
Yeah.
The West Bloomfield situation with the.
Hearing that the victim lived nearby. They're sitting on a house, a stone's throw.
So we will have updates on Local 4 News at noon.
Sean Lay's headed out there now.
Okay, reporter Sean Lay going out to the scene, or is headed out there now. We'll have an update on Local 4 News at noon regarding the West Bloomfield situation,
Big story right now.
if not sooner.
Right.
Good morning, Kirsten. Yeah, Tammy Coleman, you do post a lot. Arlene says, yes, I did. Diana Gripchinski, what do you think?
From Alabama.
From Alabama. Good morning, Diana. Am I even closer? Is that like Mike Krzyzewski? It's not even close. Do you think Gripchinski is close enough? Mary says she just saw that. Horrible. Glad school isn't open there. Good to see you as well, Joseph Stafford. Good morning, Robin Sidwell.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Chuck says from the assignment desk. Let's commence with our almost daily taunting of Rod Maloney. Rod, yes, sir. Are the Lions going to beat the Bears?
They should. That's a classic Lions game where they lose the one they should.
He speaks the truth. That is Rod Maloney from the other side of the newsroom reminds us that the Bears game this Sunday is a classic Lions trap game where they should win. There's no reason why they shouldn't win, and they could get caught looking forward or thinking playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? And then the Bears win, and but we're hoping for the best.
Praying.
Can we go back to the voguing Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What time is it?
Well, we got time. We got lots of time. Now, I have a
So that
confession
was
to make.
video from last time that John had a holiday party
Yeah,
at his
right.
apartment. And that was John after everybody left.
I have a confession to make. I didn't know what voguing meant.
Oh my God.
I guess I had never really thought much about it, so I had to look it up.
Are you kidding me? Are you that
Voguing
young?
is-
You don't know what voguing
I guess
is?
dancing in a style of a catwalk, of modeling on a catwalk. So I guess I've been voguing for a long time and didn't even know it.
Where did you get the Santa costume is what I want to know.
Yeah, those are expensive. I looked into it. Every year I've been thinking, oh, Santa's got to come to this party, but
For those of you just joining us, millennial producer John Steckroth back here in the glasses, age 28, just confessed that he doesn't know what voguing is, Madonna, the song Vogue, any of that.
I guess not.
Is it a secret plot to make Gen Xers feel older sooner than they otherwise would feel old? Is that the idea? You're going to just kind of
secret plot.
push us off to the side.
We meet in the evenings on Thursdays. We talk about how we can.
Oh, let me guess. Every millennial somehow fits into Green Dot Stables, and you guys commence to plotting our demise.
Yes, and we sometimes have Iberico ham there.
Of course you do.
Yep.
And then what ends up happening is you guys get all drunk on sliders, and all of your best laid plans end up just in a they just get drowned in a bath of microbrew, and then we don't have anything to worry about come the next morning because you guys.
It's rare that we actually have our plans lay in the but sometimes.
Let's put up the color of the year. Greenery is the color of the year for 2017. I think we said 16 earlier. It's 2017.
Oh, this is next year's color.
Yeah. So this is Pantone, the color people.
That's it.
Going with chroma key green.
Now we're on it, but a little bit.
Knock it off.
Oh.
You're doing that. Can we put that back up?
Yeah, there it is.
All right, so that is the color of the year. So if you're looking to paint a room with an accent wall, or color of that new handbag, or that.
I don't know. I got nothing in
No?
I got nothing in my apartment that color.
I'm hungry. Can we see that meat mountain one more time?
Yeah, where's that? So this
Look at
is
that.
a $10 sandwich. Is this on the menu, or this is just you have to know? One of those
This is a secret menu item that you can get by asking for it, but apparently it costs like $10.
Here's a question. Someone's asking, what year were you a reporter in Alpena?
Oh, I'm so old, John, I can barely remember Alpena. Little Starsky and Hutch for you. Do you remember Starsky and Hutch as a TV show, not a movie?
Yeah, no, I don't know the show. I remember the movie. Saw the movie.
Somebody wants to know when I was in Alpena? Over 20 years ago, believe it or not. Who was asking that?
Okay, now.
Oh, Bonnie Baker. Hey, Bonnie, what's up?
We're seeing a comment that you were shocked about the voguing, but what is her name? What is that?
Oh, voguing.
But this woman's husband went to the store for one of their granddaughter's Christmas gifts, and the 20-something sales girl had never heard of a sit and spin.
Sit and spin.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, neither do I. I knew what voguing was. I don't know what a sit and spin is.
Oh my
Is that like the
goodness.
teacup
Did you hear
ride
that?
at Disneyland, where you get the?
No,
you
a sit and spin is this. It's exactly what it sounds like. You sit on a disc and you hold and you can spin around the circumference of it by holding onto the center-mounted handle.
It's like the teacups.
Basically. I mean,
where
you're
are
gonna have to. You're just gonna have to Google
Oh, sure, okay, yeah. This is a kid's. Yeah. with the
it. He
little-
probably doesn't know what a hippity hop is.
I
either.
don't.
You know what a hippity hop is? How about a green machine? You know what the green machine was?
No, what's a green machine?
You don't know what the green machine was? Big wheel?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, no, big wheel was the big wheel, and the green
Well,
machine
yeah,
was the
but
green
this
machine.
is- There's a green one. These are just brand name products or something. What's a hippity hop? Let's look this one.
A hippity hop it's like a workout ball that you sit on, and it has handles that you
okay.
bounce.
Paula
on.
Tutman has one over there. She sits on.
Weird names,
Yeah,
so
these
we don't
are.
recognize them.
What would you call it?
A bouncing ball? I don't
No,
know.
that's well. I don't know what that's
I
called.
don't know what I called it. I had one.
Oh my gosh, it's TV's Priya Man. No eye contact. No autographs, please. No autographs.
Shots fired.
Yeah. Well,
Across our bow. Is that what you're saying?
what else? Yeah, hippity hop. Never.
How about the game of life? You ever heard of that?
I know the game of life. It's rigged.
It's rigged. What do you mean?
That game. I don't know.
I used to have like a computer game with the game of life. You play it online.
Well, it's a
Simon?
board game. Simon, of course.
I don't know that.
Yep.
Jacob, you don't know Simon?
I don't.
Simon Says.
How about Mattel Electronics handheld football or basketball or
yeah.
baseball?
I don't know the basketball one. There's a basketball one
Yeah,
too.
there's-
Yeah, the football one's great.
I am really old. I've never heard of voguing, says Diana. Wow. You know, because that was obscure when Madonna kind of brought it out of the 1920s or 30s speakeasy voguing craze.
Okay.
And recreated it for the dance club. And now it's been 25 years since Madonna vogued, so maybe it's gone back into obscurity. People are saying, oh.
The only reason I know is from watching like old like VH1 like.
Yeah, Madonna stuff, I guess. I haven't.
Wait, what did you call it? Old Madonna stuff? I mean, she was once the cutting edge of what was hip and cool.
Yeah, probably not anymore, right? Wow.
You probably view Madonna the same way when I was your age I viewed
Audrey Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn. I don't know.
I just opened myself up to a whole bunch of. They've got jokes. They've got jokes. They've been meeting at Green Dot Stables and eating sliders and drinking craft beer. They've got jokes. I think we have a wonderful rapport going on here, and I would actually pay cash money to figure out a way to get more people to watch this.
We're doing good today.
Infotainment
We
spectacular.
had about 200-300 people through most of the show.
If they don't know what a green machine is, you should not talk to them. Nobody needs to be around that kind of negativity, says Vinny Kajowski.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, green machine.
Yeah,
It's a big wheel.
I didn't know it was called- yeah, exactly.
I had a big wheel. I didn't have a green one.
Now the producers are arguing amongst themselves.
I've never
Hey,
called it a green machine.
here's an idea. Jason Carr for mayor of Detroit.
On that note, everybody have a great weekend. Go Lions, and we'll see you, if not on Monday, then Wednesday?
That's right, Wednesday.
All right, Live in the D coming at top of the hour on the TV with Chuck and Tati and me, and stay classy.
Stay classy.